Hello, my name is Dr. John Smelcer, and if you're watching this, it's probably the last episode of Ahtna 101. I had cancer back in February of 23, and I rang the bell and I shot episodes at the Ellis Fischel Center for Cancer, but they told me that I would get epithecals, which is a shot into the spine to send chemo to the brain because it could go to the brain. It could. And after 3.5 years of clean checkups, it showed. Somewhere along the way, it went to my brain, and all it took was one cell, and it becomes hundreds of cells and thousands. And about a month and a half ago, I collapsed and in bed, and finally went to see a doctor, and they kept me in the hospital in Colombia for days, did every test, and a brain biopsy. They even took a brain sample. They said I do have cancer, and it's basically inoperable, basically. So I'm on hospice, and I want to say goodbye. Yeah, I never told you the word for hello is we never saw each other all winter, so we'd say jidida, which is so you're still alive. But when we said goodbye, we said hanahang, hanahang. And that's just literally goodbye, like see you again sometime. And I remember that word. My uncle taught it to me. We were visiting at his cabin, which I helped to build in the 80s in Tazlina along the river. And he said hanahang, and I had not heard that yet. And I remember asking, what does that mean? And he told me, and where he had heard it, and I've used it ever since. And so I guess this is goodbye. I don't know that I'll be here longer. I've done my thing. I've put the language out, the words and books and a dictionary, the best I can. But I'm getting old, and I have cancer. So I want to say to you, for this episode, hanahang, goodbye.